Hello anybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG. I'm Mr. Devious, or just Deeb, and in the last episode, we went to Bandit's Way, hunted down Croco, and got back Mallow's Frog Koi. And in today's episode, we're gonna take care of a new problem that's just popped up. Shy Guys on Pogo Sticks. Also, it's nighttime in Toad Town, so while we were away, it looks like the town got invaded, and we're gonna have to do what we can to help these poor people. You can't talk to them while they're being attacked, obviously, so let's just jump right into it and fight these Shy Guys, or rather not Shy Guys, Shysters. So immediately we're going to be getting into fighting these guys, and we got a cool, special background specifically for these guys. These guys are very weak to the Thunderbolt, and this will be your main method of attacking while you're in town. These guys are going to be the core enemy we're going to be seeing in Mushroom Kingdom, and by core enemy, I mean the only enemy we're going to be seeing. But we are going to be taking out as many as we can. Rather, that aren't ones that infinitely respawn. Thanks, Mario. I'll continue to stand watch, but now everyone seems suspicious. Oh, I don't blame you, Toad. By the way, look what I found. And we won 10 coins. So basically, it is in your best interests to look around town and help the people in town if you can find a Shy Guy or Shyster in their establishment.
Excuse me? You want to what? How can you shop at a time like this? Just take what you want and leave some money behind.
So you can do exactly what he says and buy things from the shop. Let me see if I have anything that I should be getting. I'm going to be buying, and also incidentally you can sell that wallet you found that belongs to that guy for 123 coins, but we're not going to do that because that's a mean thing to do. We are going to be, however, buying a couple honey syrups because it's good to have honey syrups. Let's just check the basement real quick to make sure there's no shysters down here. I never got that as a kid. I knew what a Shy Guy was, but Shyster, I didn't even realize. Don't worry, dude, I'll help you. Now, even though I'm going to be showing off the first few Shyster fights... Oh, good, I missed. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Even though I'm showing off the first few Shyster fights, I'm going to be cutting most of them because most of them are going to play out the same way. You're basically, if you don't miss with Mario, you're going to hit one with a hammer, you're going to use a Thunderbolt, and you're going to hit the other one with a hammer, and that's all you'll need for most of these fights. Also, sometimes they'll drop a flower that gives you an HP max, so yeah. And since... Oh wow, Mallow, you only did... I needed 3 damage and you did 2. Thanks for that, Mallow. I shouldn't be giving you crap, Mallow. You are doing 27 damage per with your lightning. That's just gonna be your way of doing it.
That was too darn close. Thanks for the hand, Mario. Hey, that's the wallet the crocodile swiped from me. Can I have it back?
No way. Nah, but sure, we're gonna give it back.
Thank you so much. Here, I'll give you this as a reward. Go on now, take it.
And for that we get a flower tab. Incidentally, flower tabs just so happen to be worth 100 coins themselves, but we're going to be using one of those. Also we're going to be using the flower jar because that's 3 extra FP. It's good to keep 2 flower tabs or something because they are a full restore on your flower tabs. Also, the kids have to stay inside because of the Shy Guy invasion. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to keep, not too many flower tabs because you don't need that many heals. If you check inside this house where Rainy and this guy are, Raz and Rainy, it's cool that they put on the detail of the Shyster totally rocking the house back and forth. But we're gonna get rid of him. Oh, there's 3 of them. Well, I'm gonna have to just take them out with the good old-fashioned way of taking them out. Also, I'm going to keep this footage in because they used another of their attacks, Drain, which even though it's called Drain, it's a fireball, and it doesn't drain, HP for them. It doesn't heal anybody. So I kind of get the impression that there was some kind of mistranslation there. There's a lot of weirdly named moves in the game, but I think Drain is the most egregious example, I think. It's just weird. I mean, I guess it technically does drain your HP, but... well, you know. Anyway, we're just gonna bash him in the face with a hammer and just get rid of him. Incidentally, even though these fights seem very simplistic and quick now, they're gonna get even faster soon. So Mario reaches the next level. What's he get the biggest boost in? It is in his HP. We're gonna boost up his HP to 39. As soon as Mallow levels up, we'll be able to kill these Shy Guys in 1 hit per. You're fine as you are, Mr. Shyster. And this guy's down here.
Was the princess kidnapped by those things outside? Are they a part of this?
Well, no. Well, technically hey, it's the sleeping guy.
See? I'm wide awake. Now I guess it's time for me to win big cash.
I guess he's playing the lottery while there's an invasion going on, but you know, you would assume that the Shy Guys would have something to do with the whole invasion and, like, the stealing of Princess Peach, but that's just not the case here. Oh, wow! And with that, Mallow's gonna level up, and now he's going to be able to wipe out the Shy Guys in one hit. And I think for him it is also going to be an HP boost for a nice 6 HP, not bad. But yeah, now that he can wipe them out, you would assume that the Shy Guys would have something to do with, like, Bowser, because traditionally they are Bowser's minions usually. But in this game, they're kind of considered weirdos, like nobody knows what they are. So we see the Shy Guys are coming out of the castle, but we're not gonna go in there yet. Help the people in the castle, and they just might help you. So that guy is just telling us to kind of like help people and you get stuff, and oh no, these people in their poor house.
Look, scary things, get rid of them.
There are things in our kitchen.
Wait, you were old last time. Well, whatever. And
Hope my little brother's okay.
so yeah, these toads are panicking, so we're gonna get rid of these Shy Guys for them because they're panicking. We're just going to defend because it's faster to defend now, even though Mallow is a little slow. And we're just going to show off the power of this new Thunderbolt. Boom. Also, great battle background. We're never really going to see it again after this part of the game. So yeah, we're just going to get rid of you.
Thanks, Mario.
But what about my son upstairs? Oops, I forgot all about him.
Great father. Great parenting skills. And he's cowering in the corner.
I'm scared.
Boing, boing, boing. Now this guy can jump.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be the best jumper of them all and kill him. Ooh, we got a honey syrup for our troubles there. That was nice.
Really, thank you so much for everything. Here's a little token of my appreciation.
And we got ourselves another flower tab.
You're gonna grow up to be just like Mario, you hear?
Yeah!
And oh, that's kind of adorable.
I can still jump the highest.
No, you can't. So let's check our FP. Your FP is going to be getting a lot of use in this area. We're going to use another, well, we're not going to use another flower tab just yet. Now that we've taken care of saving the town, we're going to go downstairs and get out of here. We have to focus on saving the castle. One shyster fight at a time. I wasn't kidding when I said, oh, this guy's trying to kill Toad.
Now that was really scary. Everyone's hiding in the princess's bedroom. I and some others couldn't escape in time. I hope no one got hurt.
Well, Toad, also this is the Toad. Why are you having a seizure in the corner, Toad?
I'm too scared to pass by them.
So yeah, by the way, this is the named Toad. He is the Toad, the specific Toad.
Saved by Mario again. How could I ever thank you enough?
If you take out the other shyster, he'll go up more confidently, but just taking out that one and creeping up the stairs, I didn't know about that. That's pretty great. You're very likely to get 2 levels out of all of this.
Trapped again.
Well, we're just gonna open the doors for you.
Not so fierce, pal.
Look at him, can't even bounce.
Hey, maybe we can bounce on his head.
So you gotta do this fight whether you want to or not, so let's do it and just bash their heads in. By the way, I think these guys are resistant to fire because they use fire magic on you, so that's a pro tip and trick from Mr. Devious, or just don't use fire on the shysters in Super Mario RPG. Actually, I don't think it matters, and you really shouldn't because Fire Orb is expensive.
Saved by Mario again. How could I ever thank you enough?
Yeah, so yeah, shysters, you have no reason to use any move other than Thunderbolt and the hammer on them. That's all you need.
You're in one piece. Thanks to Mario, of course. Saved by Mario again. How could I ever thank... Yeah. Oh no, the Chancellor's still in the throne room. What? That's terrible. But with Mario around, we're safe, right?
I wouldn't be so... You bet. I'm Mario. Don't doubt me.
There we go now. Hey, wait. Hang on for a sec, okay?
Oh, look, man, I don't want that.
Please take this. The princess would be happy to know you have something of hers.
That's really inappropriate. Oh, it's a flower tab. So, yeah. You don't technically have the princess's permission to do that, but well, whatever. Let's just use that, refill our FP, and also just get that filled up.
I'm scared.
So these toads are just kind of bumming around and just kind of hanging out.
What are those things out there anyway?
I know that line was late.
You may not sleep in the princess's bed. Have you no manners?
Thankfully, even though you can't sleep in Peach's bed, Grandma does give you a full heal. And I know it's like, why am I calling her Grandma? I'm calling her Grandma because she is Grandma. Peach calls her Grandma at some point in the distant future. I forget when, but it'll happen. Anyway, we took care of that, but we're not gonna go to the throne room yet because we're gonna help this guy.
The vault guard! I come here to save him and he runs into the next room. Well, so much for him.
Well, we're still gonna save this toad. And talking to him again, he just says the same thing about that vault guard. And the vault guard apparently is hiding in the other room, not in this room, where incidentally you can just rob the bank, the vault again if you want to. And this toad just kind of has a seizure while we go check out in this room to see, aw, Toad, are you okay?
Never mind that, guess what I found? It's a gold coin, and it's all mine.
Okay.
Oh, I found this in the cellar. Here, you can have it.
And he gets us a wake-up pin, so that was nice of him. And with that, we are going to equip Mallow with that accessory. And, yeah, wake-up pin does, I think it just means it makes you immune to falling asleep. But just to check, yeah, mute and sleep attacks. Mute is very important to keep track of, because in order to cast spells, you need to be able to open your mouth. And if you get muted in this game, like in a lot of games, you won't be able to cast your magic. And we level up again. But yeah, as I was basically saying, if you don't want your spellcaster, that being Mallow, to suddenly lose the ability to cast magic, that's kind of a big deal. That's kind of what he's here for. And if he loses that ability, then you're pretty much in a pickle. And I think I'm just gonna let this last shyster live, and just go on into the throne room and hopefully save the Chancellor. Hello? Where do you think everyone went? Well, gang, looks like we have ourselves a new home. We can bounce around all day long, and there's no one here who can stand in our way. Yahoo! Let's bounce the night away! Okay, guess they're gonna... Bye! Now let's go back in there and actually... Oh, I guess the cutscene's gonna play again. Okay, that's wonderful. Good to know. And let's try and sneak by these guys and avoid a fight. Oh, good job. What the hell are you? Oh my.
Listen up, gang. These guys are gonna put a stop to our party. Are we happy about this? You're asking for it.
Ooh, you're gonna get it.
You picked the wrong people not to bounce with, bub.
How about a fat lip to go with that ugly mustache?
And Mario gets completely ambushed by the first major boss of the game because he's got his own special music, Mac the Knife. Actually, his name is just Mac, but it's a pun on Mac the Knife, which is a musician band group. So immediately we get thrown into a fight with Mac and 4 bodyguards. Not shysters, bodyguards. These guys have a little extra health compared to their opponents, so they're gonna be tougher to deal with, a little bit tougher. We're gonna go right for Mac though and go right for hitting him, and we're gonna use a Thunderbolt because Mac has a lot of HP that we're gonna need to take care of. He's weak to Thunder, and as you can see, the bodyguards, even though they're mostly identical to the shysters in the damage they do and the spells that they cast, they do have a little bit of extra HP for protecting them. But with Mallow's Thunderbolt, you'll be able to just kind of take care of that, I guess. I mean, yeah, don't ever attack the shysters with Mario. Just use your Thunderbolt consistently, because as said, that is Mac's weakness. Mac is resistant to fire, so don't bother using Fire Orb on him. And as you can see, it's because he's a Flame Elemental and will cast a Flame Wall on us for 3 damage each. Mac is not a hard boss. He's got a lot of HP for certain, but he's not particularly hard. We are going to show him who the true Jump Master is and jump on him. Jumping does pretty good damage to him, as does the Thunderbolt. And as you can see, he's some kind of knife hybrid. He's not really a sword because Exor, who we saw at the start of the game, plunged into Bowser's castle. That guy was a sword. This guy's just kind of a knife. And one thing that's always kind of been a mystery about this boss, this character, who is clearly must be associated with Exor and Must-Away because they're both anthropomorphic weapons, is Mac... Nobody's really sure if Mac is actually the knife itself. It probably is because the knife has eyeballs, or like the little demon riding on top, or if that's like some kind of decoration just to make the picture look complete. I'm not sure why this knife bounces around. It's kind of ridiculous. Also, that was another spell, the flame spell. It's kind of easy to just kind of let these early phases glaze over. But yeah, now that we've gone through that, we've gotten to the phase of the fight where he respawns all his dudes, and we're going to use Mario to use a honey syrup and restock up on our FP is the word. I know things. Strike them all with lightning for a good amount of damage, and watch as the bodyguards try to do a good amount of damage, but they just can't. They're just not really built to do damage. And I've not even been grinding, really. And at this point in the fight, when Mac is starting to take some damage, he'll flee above. He's not doing some super attack. He's just fleeing to retreat for a moment and let you deal with his bodyguards. But if you've just been playing the game and just kind of dealing with things, even if you aren't level 4, you can still wipe these guys out with 2 hits each. And the Flame Wall. If you run out of FP, then this fight might be a problem. Like, not damage-wise, just because it'll take a long time to take care of. I'm gonna bash him in his face with a hammer again. And I'm not entirely sure how much HP he has. I think it's somewhere in the realm of like 400 or something. Point is, it's gonna take still a little bit before we kill him. So how are you doing? As you can see, the opening of Super Mario RPG, even though it's quick to happen, is very simple. The game stays simple. Oh, and I guess he's dead. Game stays simple all the way through, but in the early stages, it's obviously super evident. But that's beyond the point because we have defeated Mac the Knife. He got like 1 line of dialogue and then he died. And Mallow reaches level 5, so that's great. And what is he gonna level up? He's gonna level up his magic attack. Oh, and what's that? That is the first of the presumably 7 legendary stars. Or star pieces. Legend of the 7 Stars.
This is not good.
This is not good.
The mustachioed one is strong.
Strong, yes.
We must warn the boss.
Come on.
Okay, I guess Mac the Knife's not the boss. You probably figured out that Mac the Knife was not the boss. If you try to leave, nothing will happen. But we're not going to leave because, hey, we're going to get a little massage. Okay, we'll talk to him.
Gracious! Oh, it's you, Mario! What a relief! Once again, Mario to the rescue. But who were those?
Chancellor! Sir, thank goodness you're all right. Mario, so it was you who got us through all this. We owe much to you.
That was weird grammar. I mean it worked, but it was just kind of weird syntax.
First the princess and now this. It's just too much to bear.
Mario, how about we ask my grandpa for help? He knows everything.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, hello. My name's Mallow. I'm from Tadpole Pond.
Well, any friend of Mario's is welcome here in the Mushroom Kingdom. As I was saying, Mario, you are our only hope. Mario, please, you must rescue the princess now!
It's gonna be a while, buddy.
Mario, I'm in your debt too. Let's head over to Grandpa's place in Tadpole Pond. He can help. Wait, why did I even come to Mushroom Kingdom in the first place? Guess I'll find out soon enough.
And with that, we are... Oh. Could Mac, the sword-like... He's a knife. The sword-like monster who crashed into Mushroom Kingdom have anything to do with the star piece that Mario found? Mario's move towards the Kiro sewers. Incidentally, Kiro means frog. So the frog sewers. So yeah, with that taken care of, and we're not going to get interrupted and knocked down the stairs again, we're going to head down and head out of the castle, because now the town is pretty much back to normal now. Everything's back in order. I know, I already talked to the Chancellor. And this guy's like,
Trample the monsters, smash them all.
What'll do you good?
Trust me.
On this one,
that's kind of creepy, dude. But I digress. I haven't digressed in a while, so I'm going to do it now. We have a full heal, but we are going to save our game, because as it turns out, we have done quite a fair amount of things, and we are going to be taking care of whatever that might be. We get a little star on our profile to indicate that we got our first star piece, and with that, we are going to call that an episode. So if you want to see what happens in the next one, Kiro Sewers, and also doing a thing with the frog coin that Mallow forgot about, then I just hope to see somebody in the next one. Bye-bye!